I just want to share something with you about pasture-raised eggs, which is the kind of eggs that we actually have here. What's the difference really? And is there a difference between a pasture-raised egg and a regular commercial egg that you can get at the supermarket? The color is the most obvious difference that you see, but that's the part that really doesn't matter very much. We happen to use a heritage brand or a heritage breed, a hen, in fact two, Rhode Island Red and Barred Rock, and they happen to lay large brown eggs. But you could get some heritage breed or other type of laying hens that lay white eggs, leghorns, for example, a white chicken that lay a large white egg. We just happen to like the brown eggs, and these are kind of the color you're familiar with, farm fresh eggs or pasture raised eggs, but the color is the part that really doesn't matter. It's what's on the inside that really is significantly different. And when I talk about pasture raised eggs, I'm talking about not just farm eggs, because you could have hens on a farm that are just in a run and you know, they're not out on a pasture, and that really is what we're talking about here. A 2007 study, they covered 14 different farms that raised pasture raised eggs, and these are hens that are out on fresh green pasture. They receive a lot of their diet is made up of green things. They eat grass, they love to forage, they eat insects, they eat bugs, they eat worms, they eat grubs, all of those types of things. They're out, they're able to get around, and they do those things that chickens like to do. They scratch in the dirt, they take dust baths, and all of those types of things, as opposed to the average commercial egg comes from a hen that's contained in a pretty small area, and they're just given food and water, sometimes no access to outside whatsoever. So there is a difference in how the hens are raised, and it makes a big difference in what's inside the egg. So the biggest difference between these is what's on the inside. Pasture-raised chicken egg has about 1/3 less cholesterol than the average commercial egg that you'd buy at Walmart. It has about 25% less saturated fat. Also, it's not just the bad stuff that it has less of, it has a lot more of the good stuff. Vitamin A, 2/3 more in this pasture-raised egg than a commercially available egg. Omega-3 fatty acids. To get the same amount of omega-3 fatty acids in this pasture-raised egg, you'd have to eat 2 commercial eggs. Vitamin E, you'd have to eat 3 commercial eggs. Beta-carotene, you'd have to eat 7 commercial eggs to get the same level of beta-carotene found in one pasture-raised egg. There really is just a big difference between the two, and that's why pasture-raised chickens, not only it's better for the hen, it's better for the egg, and if it's better for the egg, it's better for us. So just one last thing, a farm fresh egg is probably still better than a commercially available egg. So if that's what you can get, then that's what you get, and that's what you can buy. But pasture-raised eggs specifically are significantly better for you nutritionally than commercially available eggs in the supermarket. And unlike so many things you find in health food, right? Pasture-raised eggs not only are better for you, they taste better. They're almost always fresher. The color on the inside, by the way, is different than a commercially available egg. I don't want to break both of them open right now and let you see them, but the color of this yolk is just a really deep, dark, rich kind of color compared to that yellow kind of color in a commercially available egg. If you've never seen pasture-raised eggs before, I would just encourage you to find some. You can get some from us. You can find them other places as well. Do they cost more? Yes, they do. We sell ours for $2.50 a dozen. Where you can buy sometimes, you know, you can find eggs on sale for $1.69 or sometimes even less than that in the supermarket, but they're just not as good for you. If you've never tried a pasture-raised egg before, try some. They're better for you and they taste great.